Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to another vlog. I am excited to give you guys some updates in this vlog. I want to take you along for my Monday. I have a slower work day and I actually just got done at one of my egg freezing appointments. So I thought we'd just go through some of that stuff. I am currently in the Publix parking lot where I tend to open a lot of my vlogs because later I'm going to show you guys how I make one of my favorite salads that I eat off of all week, and then I just add protein to it, and it's really good, really healthy. So I'll show you that too. But while I'm here, it's a little after 9 and I just had my doctor's appointment. So I thought I'd kind of share with you guys the process so far with the egg freezing because I said I would do that. And for anyone considering doing this, hopefully this is a good insight into it because I had no idea what to expect. So far it's going good. I've been doing the injections now I'm on day 6, so 5 days complete. It's overall okay. I had one really bad day with horrible cramps trying to go to sleep, and it was like horrible pain. And I had to call my sister and she had to like talk me through it. And then I had really bad like hormonal emotion too. So I was crying about I don't even know what. So she was working me through that, just took some Tylenol, got a heating pad, and I was fine. Other than that, I think it's really crazy that you inject yourself, and it's quite complicated, honestly. You're like mixing different things together. There's syringes and needles, and the first night I didn't even realize I didn't have the right needles, and no one tells you where to get them. And I just think that like, I can't believe how much of this is up to you to know if you're doing it right or wrong. I had another weird thing where the nurse misprescribed me at the first day and told me the wrong amount to take of something. So I took double the amount I was supposed to. She said it was fine. I'm sure to save her job, she had to say that, but it was a lot. There's a lot of like double checking you have to do, but I'm really happy tonight will be basically halfway through. Thank God. I've taken it really easy on the exercise. I've just been doing super long walks because you're not supposed to do anything that would twist your ovaries or basically have them flip. So no twisting motions. Running really isn't ideal. I did run on Friday and I just the whole time was thinking like, am I screwing myself over? So I think I'm gonna not do that until I'm done with the retrieval. But yeah, I guess otherwise it's pretty smooth. Now I know what I'm doing with the injections. I just finished an appointment, so they do ultrasound and blood work now every 2 days. And and then they let me know in the afternoon if everything looks okay and if we adjust the medications yet. So that's kind of where it's at. I don't think there's any other updates. I've definitely had some more emotions, but nothing new for me. Crying on a random time of any random day. And now I'm going to go into Publix and get groceries. I have been transparently ordering a lot of food in just because I was like, this process was overwhelming. I'm like, I'm going to like lean into being just like there for myself and blah, 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 whatever. But I'm over it. I don't feel good and I need to eat healthy again. So we're going to go in and do that. I don't know if I'll do a grocery haul. I don't know if you guys are getting over those and they're so repetitive at this point, but I will be showing you the salad making because I think you guys will really like it. It's another Baked by Melissa recipe. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. I said I wouldn't, but I am going to do a quick grocery haul just because it's all laid out. As you guys know, I hate the grocery store, so I've been going every 2.5 weeks. So that's why it's so much stuff for one person. Not that I have to justify, but just letting you know. Okay, asparagus, parsley, chives, grated Parmesan, an onion, broccoli crowns, white rice and brown rice. I ended up going to 2 stores. I went to Trader Joe's as well. I got ground chicken, I got a frozen pizza, some lemons, red grapes, shallots and pre-sliced up garlic, 2 Honeycrisp apples, green onion, whatever they're called, there's another name for that, some salmon, I got eggs, butter plus lettuce, I got a thing of yellowfin tuna and olive oil, a new thing of Grey Poupon, a thing of sardines, smoked salmon for breakfasts. I got a thing of little mini golden potatoes. I'm going to try to broil those this week. Ground chuck and the meatloaf mix that I use for my meatballs. Let's see. A huge head of the green cabbage. The buttermilk English muffins. Some Ithaca hummus. I got it in the lemon garlic flavor. A thing of whole milk. A new olive oil. And then just a few things. Oh, I got these tulips. They're going to go. I got 2 packs. They were 2 for something. And I'm going to put them in my vase at the front of my house. I got 2 things of Goodles. This is like the healthy-ish macaroni and cheese. Basil. I got butterhead lettuce, a large cucumber, some farfalle pasta, bag of spinach, and pretzel pita chips by Pretzelized, some saltine crackers, and some tortilla chips. I'm making a lot of stuff this week, as I said, to kind of set me through. And then my sister comes this weekend because she's going to be with me for the retrieval. So like the pizza I like to have on hand and just some snacks and stuff like that. So there's always something around. But that is it. So I'm going to put all this stuff away, and it is about 10:30 now. All right, groceries are put away. Flowers are on the table. I wanted to show you guys these really cool things I got to clean my wine decanter. It still has to dry a bit. I don't know if you guys use wine decanters, but if you do, the wine residue starts to like really build up. And I drink a lot of like organic wines with a lot of the sediment still in there. So basically, I was having trouble cleaning it and no brush would like get in there enough. So I bought these like stainless steel beads on Amazon. This is the container. I was drying them because I put them in last night with vinegar and you just swish it around. Totally got all the residue off. So happy with that. So if you guys have been having trouble with anything like that with your water bottles or just like hard to reach cleaning places, basically just swished it around with white distilled vinegar for like 10 minutes. Like I swished it and then let it sit and it all came off. So it's perfect. So I'm gonna use this little thing, this funnel. Hopefully they fit back in this way. Let's see. Nope. Oh, you're joking. Well, I hope that was entertaining. I think I got them all. Anyway, highly recommend. I can link them down in the description for you guys. I'm gonna make some food. Have not eaten yet, and I'm starting to feel lightheaded, especially with the blood draw. So gonna make probably some eggs and an English muffin. All right, ignore my messy room. I just changed into some shorts and then these shoes. I'm so excited about these. I just got them sent in the mail. Mount to Coast is the brand. They are like ultra shoes. They're like designed for ultras, I think specifically on the road, but I'll get back to you on that. I'm just trying them out now to see. I walked in them yesterday and then when I can run again, I'm gonna try running in them, but so comfortable, really, really comfortable. And I really love the packaging. I saved it so I could show you guys later. But the plan is I am going to the mall to grab a quick gift for my friend who was so kind to give me her leftover fertility drugs, which saved me a ton of money. So I'm gonna go pick out a gift for her. Then I've got a client, and then what is after that? Therapy, and then back home for another client. So I'm just gonna keep us posted along the way. But I've got a back-to-back afternoon. It is very gross and rainy out. Oh well. All right, guys, quick check-in. It's 1:26. I have my 1:30 client at the gym here in East, and I Just dropped off the gift for my friend. I had them like package it at the store and everything, and she didn't open it when I was there, but I think she'll love it, what I picked out. It goes with some of the other stuff that I know that she has, so I feel like it will be good, all purse related. And she is pregnant right now, so I was also just like, this is a support gift. It's for so many things, but she also just got engaged. Like there's a lot that I know that we're celebrating, so it feels so good to give a gift that you know it's like something they would really like, and it just feels good to do that. Gonna go in for my client, and we'll check in after before I have therapy. All right, guys, home for the day. I had to push my last client back 30 minutes because I hit traffic and was not gonna make it on time. Just made myself a little snack. I'm doing some of the pretzels with hummus, and then I have leftover chicken. I'm gonna eat it with my hands. So good. I had therapy after my client was good. Sorry, the reason I'm pausing, I was debating if I was gonna talk about this. I saw a client that I used to work with. It was the first time I've seen her since we stopped working together at the end of last year, or like fall of last year. And I think every trainer goes through this, and like even being on the end of it, like as a client as well, like I understand when you outgrow someone or you just feel like it's not worth the money or like serving you as much anymore, or just like it's not something that you can like afford to do any longer, whatever. People split up. That is totally normal. Like I fully understand that with this business. Her and I were really close, so it was just odd seeing her. I haven't seen her in so long, and like we just like literally know everything about each other. So it was just weird. Anyway, so I'm just like processing that. After my client that I was working with though, that was a good session. She is getting ready to pace her friend at the Tahoe 240 or Tahoe 200 race in June. So she's gearing up to probably end up running close to 60 miles broken up over the course of the race with her, or probably hike them, honestly. So we're doing stuff getting her ready for that. And then I had therapy afterward. Sorry, I'm all over the place. And it was good. We had like 3 major categories to cover, and we did that. And I feel like I'm feeling such a sense of power with freezing my eggs. Like I feel like I'm in like kind of a headspace of like coming into a clearer like pathway. I just feel like I'm more in control of things, like, and I have more room for fun. And I don't know, I feel I had like a good session. I was actually in a really good mood, and I don't know. I feel like I'm like having a good transition, which is nice. And it's putting me in a really good headspace for like dating, making friends, trusting the process, seeing what's going to happen, and not thinking I know the answer to everything right away, or categorizing something before it even happens and letting it play out. I think that's something I do a lot to maintain control, but it actually takes a lot of the joy out of life, if you guys can relate. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then do my last client. We're doing a strength session online. And then I am taking you guys through my process of making the salad, Baked by Melissa Green Goddess salad. And we're gonna go through the whole thing together. I'm gonna drag you around the kitchen. We'll do all the chopping and the dressing. God, you guys. I just finished. I am so tired. I think I need to close my eyes for 10 minutes, take a shower, and then we're gonna do this fucking salad. We're gonna do it. I really love it so much. I've been craving it. It's just a lot of chopping. So it's not that it's complicated, it's just a lot of chopping. I'm going to blame everything on the hormones for the foreseeable future, so I'm going to assume that's why I'm just like crashing so tired right now. But yeah, it's also just been a gloomy day, honestly, but I'm going to see you guys very soon. I will get the energy back up, but I just need to sit in the low for a second. All right, guys, let's do this salad. I had a 30-minute nap. It helped so much. I showered. That also helped so much. And now we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get the ingredients out, and then we're gonna go through it together. Like I said, it's very simple. There's just kind of a lot that goes into it, especially the dressing. Okay. Whoa, that is heavy. The base of the salad is gonna be green cabbage. She says use a small head. This is gigantic, so I'll probably use about half of this, or like 3/4. The other nice thing is you can also just kind of keep chopping veggies through the week and just keep combining the dressing to keep it fresh. So cabbage, cucumber, we used a large one instead of 4 mini ones. A whole bunch of the green onions will be chopped up, and then chives. Where are those? Here we go. I'll chop up like half of these to go in the salad base. Once all that's together, we're gonna do the dressing, and the remainder of the chives actually go in the dressing as well. So I'm gonna get my cutting board out, and you guys are just gonna watch me chop to a nice little overlay of music, and I'll see you back for the dressing. Okay, salad base is done. Looks like this. I'm gonna mix it in a bit, but it has everything chopped up in it. The cucumbers I did a little bigger than last time, but you should smell it. It just smells so fresh. That's what makes this salad so good. So now we're gonna do the dressing, and we're gonna go through it together. Everything goes in the blender, which makes it so easy. So we're gonna start with a cup of basil leaves, which of course are the things I forgot to grab. So I'm gonna eyeball everything. When I first made this, obviously just like such a newbie, like planning everything out in measuring cups. We're not gonna do that today. And I just basically rip the leaves off the stems. And even if some stem gets in there, who cares? It smells so good. I absolutely love basil. You know what I love too? Like fragrant salads and dressings and stuff, you obviously make it how you want it. I think the first time I felt like it was too lemony and not enough like garlic and shallot, so I upped those amounts. So we'll see. I haven't made this in like probably since end of the summer, but it's such like a spring summer salad. We're gonna go a little bit more basil. That's in. Throw these stems away. Now we need 1 cup spinach. This one's very easy to eyeball. There, my water, okay. 2 cloves of garlic. So I do a ton of garlic. You guys have kind of picked up on at this point. Why is this not gonna open? Okay. I try to do cute cooking videos for you guys. I swear, it's just like, that is not realistic. I'm gonna do like probably way too much. I'm gonna go like, whoa, 4. 4 of those, 5-second roll. 1 small shallot goes in. I already kind of split this because I was peeling it, so we'll just put that in, 1 small shallot. Let's see, 2 lemons juiced, but let's get the other stuff that I already have out. 1/4 cup of olive oil. That feels right. Okay, so 1/4 cup of nuts. She uses walnuts and cashews. I'm gonna use walnuts and some pine nuts. It's a little pesto-y since it already is kind of like a pesto anyway. So I'm just gonna throw like a small handful of these walnuts in, and then we'll get the pine nuts. Small handful there. Also add some like grit to the dressing, which is nice. She said to use the rest of your chives that you didn't put in the salad. Why do I feel like I have to rush with you guys when I'm showing you? This should be therapy for us all. Let's take our time. 1/3 cup nutritional yeast. So I have this Trader Joe's one. If you guys have never had nutritional yeast, a lot of people are using it as like a healthier, like cheese sort of. I'm gonna do a little less than what's left in here. It's probably good, okay? 1 teaspoon of salt. This obviously we can do to taste after I'm seeing how the dressing goes. I do like it to be a little extra salty. 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. This I also got at Trader Joe's. That's right. Okay, and the last thing, the lemons. Let me get those out. 2 of these juiced. And then I told you guys last time, or one of the times, or like first time I think, I felt like it was too lemony. These are pretty big lemons. So what I'm gonna start with is 3 halves and then see how it's tasting so that I can always add, because we obviously can't take away. So we'll juice these. It's so funny, like just a salad, like the mess this makes there's just crap everywhere. So luckily most of the cleanup is just throwing away all the like choppings. Okay, one more half. This lemon is so big, it like barely fits in the squeezer. All right, let me get this set up on the blender and we're gonna see what we're working with. Okay guys, I'm adding more liquid. It was definitely not enough liquid in there, so we're going more lemon. I might even add a little water and basically just do a little more of each of the liquids. I'll throw a little more olive oil. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so I just took it off. Let's try it. It's good. It's definitely not too lemony. I think we need a little more basil. I'm gonna throw some more basil in and a little more salt, and I think it's gonna be perfect. But you want it to be, she says, like a thick, creamy, like it should almost look like, what would you say, like almost smoothie sort of consistency. But yeah, it smells so amazing. I probably overdid it on the garlic, I'll be honest. I always get heavy-handed. I was treating it like the soup recipe. That was a little aggressive. Let's throw some more basil leaves in. Make sure I didn't miss anything either. I don't think I did. I definitely think, listen to the actual recipe, you guys. Don't take your own liberties just because you like garlic. This isn't a garlic salad. I did drop basil and I am putting it in, so. Okay, and then let's throw a little bit more salt. Oh, you know what? Maybe a little more vinegar too. It needs like a little more of a kick, I think. Okay, more salt. I'll be honest guys, when you do this your first time, just go off the recipe. That's what I did the first time, to the T with the measuring cups. Do that and it turns out great. I've clearly gotten cocky with what I'm doing, and so it's a little bit off, but I'm gonna give this one more run through. I know this will be perfect after this, and then we will combine finally. Okay, we all survived that. That wasn't smooth. This is not my strong suit, but we got the point. I will have the recipe linked below. You guys can make this yourselves. I showed it to you. It does look kind of overdressed, but everything is so thick and like it's like very cruciferous that the dressing very much gets soaked in. I used to actually put the dressing in the whole salad and store it that way through the week, and it wasn't even bad. It didn't even get soggy, but I do prefer to mix each day individually. That's why I left that undressed in the big bowl. The best part of this is, for all the health that's going on in here, we're gonna undo it. She eats it with tortilla chips. No, I won't. And then basically you use chips as the vehicle for the salad. So I get these like anything round or like just big enough that it can hold it. When I get sick of the chips, she actually eats it with a spoon. She eats a lot of her salads with a spoon. I just think that's so smart. Especially, she says to chop everything up. I didn't say this already, like confetti size. I did it a little bit bigger, but she says like really small just makes it so much easier to eat when everything's the same size. So let's do a taste test, okay? So good, really good. Wow, all those adjustments I made at the end, I think I'm getting good at cooking. It's perfect. So make this to however you guys want it to taste. I love the chip element because it kind of feels like you're having like a really healthy salsa. And after I eat like a whole bowl of this, I'm so full, but I'm also like, I got so many vegetables in. Helps keep you regular, helps make you feel not bloated. So as I'm doing the egg freezing stuff, this is kind of like perfect. I was just craving like a bunch of vegetables, and you saw how fresh the dressing is. So I hope you guys make it, and I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna leave you here. I hope this was a good vlog. Just kind of random Monday in my life, kind of just some updates. I will continue to have those for you guys. I'm gonna have a good time cleaning all that up later, but thanks for following along. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.